I was back in Jersey. You know how you watch people's story? You could double tap mad fast, so you know somebody's
Right. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
As soon as I see Deja, like, bro, it's so lit out there. We're gonna get to that.
You know I'm posting it.
What's going on? I go by the name of D Nels, co-host of the R&B Breakdown, and in today's podcast, we'll be breaking down the great Carl Thomas, Summer Rain. All right, so before we do anything else, I need you to do one thing, just a couple things for me, actually. I need you to subscribe, I need you to comment, I need you to share this with at least one person. Let's have some fun. Let's get into the pod. Hey. Come on, man. Oh, man. Just hold on. Let it breathe.
This is it. This is it. Is it raining outside your window?
Not at all.
Check.
Outside when she keeps me home. That's it. That's all they gonna do. We ain't gonna give them too much, man.
Come
we ain't
on.
gonna give them too much, man.
We
What's
could
going
do this
on?
forever. We could literally do this forever. There are so many bangers.
So man, it's endless. Like I don't think people really understand how deep the R&B bag is, because people that's such a niche, right? That's such a like very drilled down genre, but there's so many vibes,
bro.
So many vibes.
If we even talking going back like 1970s, right? 1970s, 1980s, there are R&B songs that people don't even know are really considered R&B songs. Like they think it's like maybe hip hop. That's R&B.
Yeah,
that is R&B. What are you talking about? Like this is endless. Because we came here to talk about one song.
And then we're gonna get to that. But before we got to get to that, I need to know how you doing, brother. Like,
Jesus.
Before we even do that, there's people watching this and have no clue who you are. They have no clue who I am.
That's a fact. That's a super fact. Let's start there.
So
hello. My name is Jaheim Alford. I am multi-hyphenated. I'm a comedian. I host events. I MC an R&B party. Go figure. A traveling R&B party, but and I work in the tech space.
We're gonna talk about that, bro, because you was two-turn. And I say two-turn because if you weren't there,
what a time.
You was low-key hating.
You was hating. Oh,
hold on, let me introduce myself. Come on now.
Please.
You don't told everybody you super lit. Can I
be remiss if we don't bring you up, please?
I'm just, I'm Donnell, aka Nels. I do DJ. And I'm real good at it, in case you were wondering. I'm in brand management. I'm happy to be here, man, and super excited to be doing this with you, my good brother. We did an episode before, but to me this feels like the official episode. It's the way this came about was just like we've known each other for a while, and we both are at like a place where our lives, where our trajectory is like going the same way.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like sometimes when you climb in stairs, you got to bring people up. We on an escalator.
Yeah, cause it's just floating at this point.
There's no like pulling someone. It's just like we going up this escalator together, and it just made sense that the love that you have for the music, the love I have for the music, what you trying to do in your life, what I'm trying to do in my life, this just makes so much sense for us to just come on here each and every week, each and every week, just in case you didn't miss it the first 3 times. For us to come on here and just do what we do and just talk music and just enjoy each other and just laugh. And I'm super excited, man. So I just had to first say thank you for, giving me the time and hearing the vision and being with the vision and adding so much to the vision and giving your input and your expertise, your insight. It's just going to be a good thing, brother.
I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to let you give me all those flowers like that, and I'll send you your bouquet. You feel me? Because I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it, everybody to know, he is the brains behind this science, because I didn't know any of this.
Right. Okay.
I got a microphone in the crib. We got the system going. We ain't even got to be right next to each other. It's going to get done every week.
And we holding each other accountable because we both like we had that talk like, yo, if we not doing this every week, then let's just not do it
Then
at
let's
all.
just not even get into it. Yeah, let's just not even because we're gonna have to have some type of accountability.
Yeah,
But
and honestly, it's not fair for the people because we can't give them 2 shows because it's gonna be
can't do
lit.
that.
Like,
Can't do
let's
that. Can't
let's
do
just
that.
be real. Let's call a
Who
spade a spade. This
who
is going
stops
to be lit.
progress? Not
Yeah,
us.
not
Not
us.
us.
And we wouldn't do
Like
that to you.
you make this whole thing easy because before I even say it, you already done said it. You already saying what I'm thinking. So it's not really difficult.
At
It's
all.
not really difficult.
At all.
This is meant to be. Here we are.
Here we
It's
are.
on.
It's ready. And so yeah, before we get to the music stuff, I know how you doing because you've super lit. And we of course the social handles will be here. So make sure you follow both of us. But you were
Please.
at was it the Black Afrotech? Is it Afrotech? I don't want to.
It's
I'm not in
Afrotech.
respectfully,
Yeah.
but I'm not. So I
It's
need you to explain to the people how lit this are because if you are in it, and it looks like it's like marketing, and I think I need to explore that a
everything.
little bit more.
Yes.
I need
Yes.
you to
You need to be
school
there.
me and school those who don't know what this Afrotech thing is, bro. Because honestly, it looked like I was doing no work. I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep it all the way. Can I be real with you? It looked
Yo, it's some
like
people
a
that
lot
really pull
of fun
up and
going
they
on
just
out there.
it's some people like they already got jobs, but they like, I'm going. You know what I mean? Because it's that serious. So I went. So first of all, take a step back. Afrotech is an event for individuals that want to work in tech, individuals that do work in tech, and even if you do, like, you trying to find some other job in tech, or you're trying to move to another area, or you want like armchair experiences from people that actually work in the tech space, that have built certain systems, that have built a certain amount of wealth behind tech and whatnot. And then they have a lot of keynote speakers, like Issa Rae was there, Rick Ross was there. It was a lot of people. And to be honest too, like, they be really hiring, like, they giving out jobs. Like,
Mm,
look, I don't want to say giving out, but like last year I stopped at the and I was just browsing through, like just walking through,
mhm.
and I had stopped at the Nike booth. Duh, Nike. What you mean? I'm trying to,
Hello.
yeah. What are
Right.
y'all doing?
They don't know you do the
you know,
fashion thing
they're
too.
like, yeah. What you
We
mean?
ain't
Do
even
you do
had
you
that.
need somebody? You know what I mean? Yo, I'm just literally talking to the dude, and before you know it, he's like, yeah. Well, I'm actually hiring for this program manager job, and I'm the hiring manager. And he was
Wow.
like, just sign up right now. Just put, basically, like, they had an iPad. He's like, just put your resume in or your email, blah, blah, blah. I'll call you and we can make this happen. But the only reason why I didn't take the job was because he told me after a year I would have to move to Oregon. I'm not doing that, cuz. I'm not doing it. Hey, cuz, there was never a life where any of us was in Oregon. There's nothing there for me. No,
Listen, guys,
I
respect the
wasn't going
Oregon.
over there.
I got some.
I
You know,
wasn't.
I know my man's moved out there. My man's
Really?
he went to school in New Hampshire, so I feel like a New Hampshire to Oregon kind of transition is a lot easier from a New Jersey.
He's literally looking in the mirror to where he was. Yeah,
Yo, shout out, man. Yo, my man
yeah, cuz.
Roach, man. He definitely did that transition, but that's fire, man. It seems like a
Yeah,
lot of
so
beautiful
it's
black people there.
yo, yes, like, and it's
Awesome
mad black
business.
people there. It's
Yeah.
like a homecoming for like smart people, like smart black people. I can't really put it together. Maybe that wasn't the best analogy, but it be lit though. It be lit because it's like just as hard as everybody is there working. Hey,
Yo,
that was funny because that was
we not about to pause on. We're not about to allow you to fast forward. As you just said. Cause there's over 1 million homecomings going on around the world, cause around the country. I don't
yo.
know. And you literally
Everybody there don't look smart though. Like, as matter, some of them look like they ain't even get their diploma, cause like they
just
still up there.
you know what? I give you that because homecoming is such it has become such an event. Like Howard Homecoming, like 62% of the people that go there don't
Hey,
never even
cuz,
step foot on a campus, let alone Howard's campus.
and I'm a part of that 62%, cause I'm there. I did not go there, but I'm there.
But you got the degree though. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying?
That's true. I did, but I
Like
did go to school, right?
definitely did at the
I did.
right the C, right.
Shout out to the Pirates, you heard? I
Yeah,
just
you
wish we
heard
was great times, like I would go back to college
right
today.
now. Right.
Today.
Like, cause if they gave me like an opportunity to just pop back, go back and then pop back, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want
Hell,
to.
what?
I just
Give me
want
a
to
week.
go to college for a little bit and come back, like to where I'm at.
Yes, give me a
Cause I'm so
week.
blessed right now. But just give me like
Yes.
a good week of college and then just bounce back. But man,
I had to
that's
give
that's
myself a full
beautiful. And
schedule.
shouts to
But
you. Just give you your flowers real quick because you weren't just out there. You were hosting, right?
yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
I understand.
So
Like, and if this is on a flyer, brother,
yeah, yo,
that's
it
huge.
was it was crazy. Like so yeah, I actually went back this year as talent. Like
Mm,
I was a part of the talent, and I
mm.
it didn't I guess it didn't really dawn on me either
Like you
until
had an
I had got
itinerary where you were out there. You wasn't just doing anything.
what?
Yeah.
Yes. Yo, a lot of people didn't like they saw the output, but they didn't really see like what was going on behind the screens. Yo, cuz we had multiple events to do during that day. The last day of that event, I had 3 events to do. One of them was a brunch at
Mm-hmm.
Soho House in Austin for DocuSign.
Mm,
And like they had an engineering brunch. I had to host that.
mm-hmm.
Then I had to go host. We did a party for Jermaine Dupri, which was a fire moment. Met him backstage, mad cool talking. I opened up for him,
Name dropping.
and he DJ'd and did a set. And then we had to do the final party, which was they called it like the let out or whatever. It was like the last party of the whole entire conference. So the conference is going on during the day, but at night they got events every single night.
Mm,
Like and this multiple events. But I mean every event we did because like the first night I opened up for Genuine, so that was an experience. Like met him, his background singers, he had been rocking with them for like 22 years. I'm like,
he do
damn,
bubble,
y'all been
he do bubble bass and back rubs.
yes, he did. Yo, son, they was in there. It was, I mean, it was just like a out of body experience because I had literally manifested that.
Mm.
Like, and you know, cause
Well,
like
not the bubble
hosting,
baths and bath rubs, right?
yeah, but
We got it. I just want to break that up.
cause
I don't leave any gray areas for people to insert this in the comments. I'd rather just clear it
let's
up.
just get it
That
out the way now, please.
you manifested me in the icon that is genuine.
I manifested just being a host.
Okay.
Like because you know more than anybody, especially being a DJ, like there is no like you literally probably start like hosting in somebody's living room.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no way to just go, you don't go to school to be a host. Like
Yeah.
it's something that you got to just have. Like you got to be able to control, like want to control a crowd, like be confident on stage. I always manifested it, but there was no way for me to really just start doing it.
Right.
So, you know, I met my boy Charles, who now later he ended up the IPO in a party to Blavity, right? So now it's Blavity House Party, and the owner of Blavity is the owner of part owner of Afrotech. So once they inquire our party, now we become a part of the talent for Afrotech. So yo, we had events to do. Like I mean, it was like it is all these young black professionals, but it's like everybody got a little money, you
Mhm.
know, like you could tell, like you know, you going out and ain't nobody at the table like, well, I got the water with lemon, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody at the table like, well, I ain't eating nothing. Everybody just like, nah, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm like, okay, yes. Everybody calling their Uber, they like, I'm gonna get that black Lux. I'm like,
Okay.
okay,
So
like
spicy. Okay. I
it
love
was good. It
it.
was good. It was definitely an experience, and it's good to be in entertainment. Like in addition to
Mhm.
doing comedy, being able to do this. Cause my belief is I don't know what's going to take me off. Like I don't know what's going to be the one thing that pop, but I know I'm gonna be involved. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying? Cause I'm gonna
in
be involved.
order
So
for you to eat, you gotta at least come to the table.
uh,
You
with
gotta
your silverware, you
with an
heard?
appetite. You get there with an
Yeah,
appetite, and then you figure out what's next after that.
and I'm eating. And I think to circle back to what we do, you know, pertaining to the hosting and stuff, bro, it's an R&B party.
Mm.
Like we MCing, we playing songs they not playing in the club no more. You know they play the same. It's the same 15, 20, 20. Cause I know you ski. Like I'm like, what are we doing? Like what are we? I can't do that.
You seen
I
the first
can't
time
do
we
it.
just did a wedding together, and there was a good brother there. I'm gonna call him a good brother, but he was working the nerve a little bit, and cuz had to step in for me because it's just a certain type of, it's a certain kind of
Yo.
vibe that I like to keep it at. And this, to your point, man, yeah, the music, going back to the music thing, it's just a lot of, the music that these people want to
Yo.
hear sometimes just don't be the right vibe for the situation. So I
Yo,
enjoy when it's just all R&B because then there's no like you when you come to R&B, you
you
know what
don't
you're
get none of
signing up
that.
for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like it's not
yes.
like when you go to an open format party, you can request the Drakes, the Rosses,
Hmm.
the NBA Young Boys, all that stuff. When you go into an R&B party, I love doing them because it cuts out everything that is not R&B. And I don't look
Yes.
like an a-hole when I tell you no because you
Right,
know what time it is. Like
right,
if you
right,
come to
right.
the booth and you're asking me to play Ross and it's not like a Diced Pineapples or it's not him featuring on the R&B joint,
It's
then
like one
bro,
of his
if I say it's
mixtapes.
quiet for that, then you ain't looking at me like like you right, boss, you got it. But that's neither here or there, man.
I thank God that I grew up a little rough around the edges because it's like your antennas go off. It's like you just know when something about to happen, and I'm looking over. I'm like, wait, is it? And it's like I think he said like calm down, and I saw you look up. You go, hey, you calm. I'm like, okay, wait, we still working. Like another thing too is liquid courage, yo. Like liquid courage.
Yeah,
If you
liquor is one
if
thing. That's
you
why I
got
like to drink, cause like I
if you got liquid courage and you listening to rap, you only thinking about something bad, cuz you're only thinking and right or wrong, and that's
yo,
when they start swinging off on each other. Nuck if you buck. If you're drunk and nuck if you buck come on, you think you Hercules.
yeah,
But if you drunk and genuine come on in those jeans, you getting somebody pregnant that
yeah.
night. You
And
it just
and if you don't, you just look like the weirdo outside the box. Like
you're weird.
if you trying to fight during like the R&B set, then people looking at you
They
crazy.
looking at you crazy. Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Why are you here? You don't you don't go to an R&B party. I would even go so far as to say it's easier to talk to women at an R&B party than it is to talk like at a hip hop and rap party.
oh for sure,
I really believe that
for
because the
sure.
vibes is just like the vibes are there.
Yeah,
Like they're already created. Like you just go have a great time. And the thing about R not to say you can't sing along with hip hop, but with R&B, you could really sing along. And I think it draws people even closer when you realize everybody, like it's every sex, like male
yeah.
and female, everybody know that song, everybody singing along, and that just make it even more hype.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
R&B always wins.
It wins every time, and that's like a perfect segue for this R&B pod that we do. It's called the R&B Breakdown, where we dissect R&B joints, point blank and period. All
It's what
right.
we love to do.
And first off, I just want to say that these are our opinions. Okay, you
Yes.
comment yours, but this is how we break this thing down. All right, this is open format, but right now the floor is with two. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't care how your opinion, what your opinion is. That's what the
We
comments
don't
are
want to
for.
hear it.
But we are open for suggestions, and we are open for anyone who wants to suggest a song. Uh,
Always.
want to put their 2 cents, leave a comment below. But anyway, Dejan, what are we breaking down today, my good brother?
Man, Carl Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
Summer Rain.
Oh, can I bring it back? I'm
Please,
setting it up right now.
please
Can I?
do.
Can I just?
Because because at the end of the day, I
Mhm.
honestly don't think this man gets his flowers.
Really
Like,
doesn't.
why do we not talk about him? Why do we not talk about? And it's a couple bangers on that album. Matter of fact, I think the whole album. I would even argue that the whole album that is bangers. I'm not saying it's like a Harold, claim to be, but
Yeah.
it's a great album.
Carl Thomas is just great. Let's stop. Let's just stop playing.
Look at
Just
what
stop.
are we talking about?
Yo, first of all, the way. Like, what?
Cuz how do you not? It just make you go.
Hey, cuz, listen. You could be in the middle of an argument. Like, yo, I told this dude, like, next time he come around here, and he's just like, hold on.
Let's finish arguing later.
Like, yo,
That's a
he's going
jail.
through your
That's
phone.
a
I just
jail.
saw that you was texting this dude. You know what? I was tripping. I should have never touched your phone in the first place. What am I doing?
Come on, and he got one of those voices where you could almost sing it, even if you can't sing. You know what I'm saying? Like he do a song where you can get it off if you chill. Like
Right.
if you really try to just get through the song, you can sing it, but don't be bugging. He
So
got he got one of them voices.
he got the stay in your lane voice, right? Right.
Yes, yes, yes,
You hear this like storming.
yeah, yeah. And that sound good. That sound good.
But
He got one of them.
when you start going there,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, no. See,
gotta,
yeah, no. When you start bugging, okay, now, all right, now we know you're not that.
right,
But if you chill and you let him sing it,
yeah.
you just
Hmm.
stay under it. That's it. He got one of them voices.
I
He
gotta
makes
listen
this a
to.
better song.
Conversation makes me warm.
Look at him.
So warm.
Pause it right there, cuz. He
Pause it right
said,
there.
he said, conversation makes me warm.
He
Oh my God.
now for the child mind, he thinking that her
We
breath.
got
That's a child.
right, right,
Her
right.
breath
That's
ain't even no.
That's Gen Z. Gen
That's
Z, like, why is her breath stink?
her
What's
breath
going on?
stink. Keep it, listen,
We
that's
adults.
grown man talk right there.
That's grown man
Conversation.
talk. He
Cause
like
you
he
know
like
what?
look.
Oh, go ahead. Say what you about to say.
No, no,
Cause
no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
okay,
go ahead, go
cool.
ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Because you know what? You know what I like about that right there? Normally people would talk about sexual contact, right? When they talking about being with a woman and keeping each other warm, right? It's like,
Mhm.
let's rub body to body, right?
Yep.
This situation right here, my man Carl, if I can call him Carl or
I
Mr.
like that,
Thomas,
Carl. I feel like
uh,
he would let us call him that.
yeah, if he cool with it, then Carl pretty much saying like we don't even need to be body to body.
Right.
I had this conversation from across the room. We could be so far apart, but the conversation is like we right next to each other. That's
Oh,
the hottest is. You know what I'm saying?
yo, listen. So I need to break this down for the listeners. This is he's setting the stage for us. This is a rainy day.
Mm,
This is a rainy day. Whenever it rains, it feels what? Cold,
cold.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Even in the
you're
summertime,
looking at yeah, even in the summertime. If there's water involved,
it just throws the mood off,
it
right?
just throw the mood. And he's like, listen, conversation right now would keep me warm.
Mm.
Whoa.
Do you think right then? I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think right there is a play on words, right? Because when you think summertime, those summer rains though, when it's like rain real quick and it's still
Right.
hot and still warm
Sun shower,
outside,
sun
kind of
shower.
like the cool. It's like one of them sun showers, right? It's
Right.
just like although it's raining outside, it's so warm. Conversations keep me warm. We got so much heat going on in here that we ain't even worried about the
We
rain.
not tripping off what's going on outdoors.
All right,
Yes.
should I keep it going?
Please.
Okay.
My rain. Sometimes I
The song.
I swear.
You can sing this song. Anybody can sing this song. You just got to stay in
Anybody.
your lane.
It's so much. It's so many gems, right? And just that first verse into that chorus. It's pretty much just like, yo, the rain. It's just like the metaphorically speaking, like the rain just it calls because when it rains, it pours, right? That's the
Yeah.
metaphor. Like it rains.
Yes.
So this individual, they're pouring into each other. I mean, I could just be reaching there, but it just sounds logical, right?
It's,
Raining,
yeah.
pouring into
I
each other.
believe in it. I
I can
believe in it.
hear it.
It
You
makes
know
sense
what I'm
to me.
saying?
Yeah. It's
Whispers me
just
to sleep, whispers me to sleep and wake me up again. Sometimes I
I,
swear I hear her call my name to wash away the pain. My summer rain.
he was in love. He
Come
was
on,
like let's not negate that point.
come
He
on.
was in love. Are you
Love it.
this is
Go ahead.
this is the R&B that
Mm,
I miss.
yeah.
Like this is the R&B. This is when like even in the R&B like even in the lyrics like you can hear it, it's like yo I want to talk to you, like I want to talk to you. I mean, yeah, there are some innuendos, like there are some nuances in there about like
Mhm.
sexual things, but it's not even he not even coming crazy.
It's
Like
not.
back you didn't have to make a song that it had to be sex. Like sometimes I feel like today like the R&B it gotta be a little sexual. It
Right.
doesn't have like that's what sells today, like at a super high rate. Like before, it was like let's really make this song. Like let's make this
There's
song
no
like
foreplay out
strictly
there now. This
no.
music is like straight to the point.
It's straight to it. Like it's straight. It's crazy. I mean, I get it. I be listening to it too.
I love
But
it.
now the R&B is like they get straight to it.
They
Like
get straight to it. This
it's
R&B,
spicy.
they give
It's
you
spicy.
this R&B was just like little cliff notes, like and little like Easter eggs. They
Hmm.
music was made back in the day outside of the dude that's doing 40 years in Chicago. We ain't gonna even say his name. He was straight to the point. And we figured out why.
And we get
We
why.
get
Yeah,
why.
we had to go back and listen to those.
As we took a look behind his curtain, pause. We
We had
see
to.
the music matches up very well. But outside of him, music was, and I mean, of course, there's others. Let me just not, there's people who are very, very literal. Of course, there's others, but most of the time, music was made for us to kind of dissect and left for us to imagine where they were going or where they were at in life. Obviously, music, the lyrics spoke a little bit, but we're able to like piece a lot of it together. And this is one of those joints where it's like Summer Rain sounds like nobody likes rain, but he made it sound so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Whoever his Summer Rain was.
I was okay.
Um,
Great point. Now,
yeah.
hold it right there because
Okay.
I had to pull the lyrics up too
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I want everybody else to realize something too, that he's calling the woman that's his summer rain. So in the lyrics in the chorus where he goes, I don't mind if it rains forever. I
Mm.
don't mind if I'm with you forever.
For
Like he's like, let it rain, let it rain. I said I don't mind if it rains forever.
forever we gonna get there
Come
because
on,
cause
bro.
that's such a big part of just like
Crazy
really being in
word.
love with somebody. And you know what's crazy? And the pandemic was such a weird place, right? But
Mhm.
I think a lot of people realize like, do I really love this person? Right. And it's just like being like
Yes.
on a rainy day, because
Yes.
when it's raining outside or you have to be inside or you both are just in a space together where there's, after there's so much Netflix, there's so much Disney Plus, there's so many shows you can watch, when you really have to
Mhm.
invest in each other and kind of like have actual
You
conversation,
gotta
right?
talk. Yeah.
I
You
think
gotta
this
talk.
is this is one of those metaphors where he's just like, yo, it can rain forever and I'll be comfortable here because that's how much I love you and that's how much I'm in love with with just your company, right? Which is such a vibe, bro, when you like really break it down.
I'm looking at these lyrics again, right? Now this is getting towards the end of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So you could play it again. Go ahead.
Okay,
Let's
you
see.
want to just let it rock and we just and we just jumping in and out. Like I feel like there's no
Yeah. Nah, yeah, nah. We're
there's
not
no
saying no
structure
structure.
in it. If there's a somewhere
No.
something you want to call out as I'm just playing it, and I might not even play it anymore and just let us do our thing, but
Yeah,
I
nah,
just
that's
really wanted
perfect.
people to just get into this space with us real quick. I'm gonna just let it rock
That's,
for a little bit
that's where
so they
we
can
at.
continue falling into this summer rain space with us.
Please.
In the middle.
That right there can get you in trouble though. In
That's the one. That's the one where you gotta just
you
ooh,
gotta
let him go. Let him
you gotta
go.
gracefully
Let-
bow out there and then
Don't
pick it up.
don't go upstairs.
Like when I'm alone.
That's what I thought.
Alone, alone,
I
alone.
feel her kisses
Come on.
on me,
Even
even
when she's gone. This is my part right here.
What they say? Can't
Till
wait
she
till she
gets
get
home. Come
home.
on, hold on.
What
Hold
a
on.
song. What a song. What a song.
There's some dudes out here, and listen, that when they hear that they woman car door close and they be like, damn, she home, right? Or when they get the text like,
Boogie
I'm on,
tight.
I'm on my way, like I'm on, hey babe, I'm on,
Oh, here we
they,
go.
ah,
Or they
my
want to
man
spend
said,
extra time in
can't
their car.
wait.
I
That's
can't wait.
I
I can't
can't
wait till
wait
she get home.
till she gets home
I can't wait. He waiting at the door.
at the door.
He's waiting at the door.
At the
He
door,
at
ain't
the
no door,
door.
bro. He at the door with it. Can't wait till she get home. You heard?
This is like this.
That's
So,
you.
so
You
like
can talk to
what
your
I
mom and be like,
yeah.
"Yo,
I'm at the door.
I'll
You
call
know
you
when
back."
the dog sit at the door open, but the screen door still, and the dog just he waiting. What are you talking about?
You
Where are
talk-
you at?
I heard the door close. I can't wait for she to get home. For her to get home.
I
Come on.
picture this song. This is like when I think about some like it's weird, but I picture myself when I listen to some R&B songs. Like where am I at? Where am I at? Like what am I doing?
Mm,
Right. So
mm,
every time, so we could probably add that into this too. Every time we do an episode, like where are you at and what are you doing when
I
this song
like
is
that.
on? Right.
Right, right, right.
Because with this one, I just remember dead ass like riding through. I remember my aunt used to have a sunroof,
Mm.
riding through, sun coming through, and this song just vibing. Like it's all vibes. Everybody in the car just like what? Just oh,
Just
what a
vibing.
great song.
Sunny
Just
as hell
vibing.
outside, but you wishing it was raining at the moment. Is that what
I
you?
wish it was rain. What are you talking? I
'Cause
wish it
this
was
song
rain.
came out in 2000, so at the time I was 11. First of all, when you go back, you think about all the songs we knew. Like we wasn't listening to these songs. We knew these songs, bro. We was only
No,
11.
Yes, we
Summer
knew
rain. What
him.
we
We knew
bro?
him. We
What did
knew
we
him.
know about a summer rain? Yeah,
Crazy.
but in
Crazy.
our minds, like it's funny
And
because go ahead.
no, I was just say a quick point. And you gotta remember too, this is during a time when music videos was the shit.
Talk.
Like you were like in the thing, and that's what our parents did. They was watching. You gotta figure we was that young. They was just getting in their 30s or probably late 20s.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they on the music videos. They on 106 in Park.
You know
They
what's funny? Me and my wife was just talking about like how BET really used to be a thing that you kept your TV on all
every
day
day. As soon as you
watching
got home from
video.
school, BET.
Big
It's
ticker.
because you had to catch 106 in Park. Like
Had to.
you had to catch
Had to.
with free and free
AJ.
and yeah, free and AJ.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's when
You
music
had
was
to be
music.
you had to. That top 10 was everything, bro.
Oh my god.
We
Yo,
used
and you know what? Niggas used to catch legit attitudes because remember they used to move the songs up like, nah, yo, this one up to 3. Hold up. I know they ain't jump Chris Brown.
or
What
when
are
they
you
or
doing?
now that I've worked in TV, when you gotta like squeeze the commercial breaks in, so you only
Yeah.
get half of just a friend. You not even get the you can call me in. They
You
cut
know,
it halfway and they like and you hear people clapping in the background before
like,
your part
no.
came.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
no.
nah.
Play the whole thing.
Play
Play
the
the whole
whole
thing.
thing, bro.
That was
It
a
was
time.
done. And we was
It
actually talking about BET Uncut too. That was
Yeah, if you stayed up late, you a little horny. You a little spicy.
the
You
fact
stayed
that
up late.
you could get your ass beat on accident. Because if you fall asleep watching
If you
BET and then your mother go turn the TV off and she watch Tip Drill on, you sleep.
hey,
Now
cuz I'm about to write that down.
you
I'm about to
subject
write that down.
well by
I'm about to
accident.
write that down because that is funny as hell.
By
Because
accident.
that is the truth. If you was watching Big Tigger, the basement, and you fell asleep, when you woke up, it was Tip Drill. And you was definitely getting in trouble. And it ain't have nothing to do with you.
Oh, like who signed off on that? Like, I
Oh
mean,
my
granted,
God, bro.
it was a time where it was appreciated. Like it
Oh, of
was a
course.
time, but
But it was
signed
definitely some
off on
time. Yeah, I was
that.
like that wasn't even what I was trying to do.
Yeah, so let's jump back in because we could go on cut all day every day, and I mean
Okay.
continue. But we did the chorus, whispered to when the sleep wakes me up again. Sometimes I swear I hear her call my name. We said all that in the middle of the night when I'm alone. I felt her kisses. Can't wait for she to get home till she get home. We spoke on that. This is when you started getting into it, and I want to bring this back up. I don't mind if it rains forever.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Why did you go there? What made that part of the song jump out to you so much?
That part of the song got to me because usually, like if you think about Seattle, right? It rains all the time. They say
Mm,
Seattle's probably one of the most it has the highest rate of depression, but because it just rains all the time. So
right.
if you anywhere like you ever hear people they talk about like they went on a vacation but it rained the whole time. So what do
Mm,
they? They sad. They like damn
they
like it
upset.
rained the whole. I ain't even get to enjoy it. I ain't get. I got to stay inside the house. All that.
Mhm.
He flipped the whole perspective. Cause he like depressed where? Where is the depression? Cause I'm actually happy. I want you can it could rain forever.
For how long?
Forever. And I'm a BI. That's crazy. That is crazy. Nobody's picking that up. Nobody is thinking this when they listen to this song. They're not thinking that rain is literally a depressed state weather. Like that, if it's raining, if you go to Florida and it start raining, niggas is indoors. Sun
Pissed,
shower. As soon as it stopped raining for that sun shower, what they do? They go get right back outside. Because
pissed.
you can't do nothing when it rains. Who likes to actually be in the rain?
Right. No
Just
one wakes up.
miserable.
It's like rain, rain, rain. Yes.
Yeah, nobody wakes up and it's like, thank God we got rain. Nobody says that.
Even
Who
it could be
says
in the
that?
middle of a drought.
Yo,
It could be sunny for 26 straight days. That
cuz.
27th day when it rains, we are upset. Like,
And we're
damn,
gonna be like, it better hurry up.
damn.
Like, cause I got plans. You know, like what are you talking about? Don't
Because
nobody want to
I
deal
don't
with
mind
that.
that it could rain
Yeah.
forever, guys. Just for how long? Forever.
Forever.
Let it rain, let it rain,
Let
let
it
it
rain. Carl said, this ain't a state of depression to me. I'm hype.
I'm
This
hyped
is what
because
I want.
so when people ask, right? Oh, this is so deep right here.
Mhm.
People are always trying to say, how do you know if you found your person, right? How do you know that this person is the one? If you are willing to say, I don't mind if it rains forever, then that's the one.
That's the
It
one.
shouldn't be the one you want to
That's the one.
spend your sunny days with.
Nah.
You see where I'm going with? It should be the
I
one
see
that
where
you
you
want to
went.
spend
You
the
took it
rainy
there.
days with.
You took it there.
That's how you know. And Carl is telling us, that's what I'm saying is gems here. I don't care if it rains forever. Y'all worried about sunshine beaches. That's easy. It's easy for me to enjoy you when I can be on the beach drinking a Coolada. You hear me? Just
Drinking a what? What you drinking on that beach?
drinking a Coolada in the middle of Tahiti. You heard? Like Turks and Caicos, Clearwater. Can see my feet when I stand in.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Toes
you
is
drinking? What you drinking, cuz? You out.
non-alcoholic too. You heard? I'm drinking a Coolada. It's easy to.
Non-alcoholic.
It's easy.
Non-alcoholic.
That's the
Yeah.
easy. But can
Well,
you?
who gonna love you when the storm out? Who gonna love you when the storm out?
And
That's
see,
what
I
it
want to
matter.
spend every. Bro, listen, on my youngins, because I'm taking, so I can't even use these right now because
Right.
my game is hard. But once you get married, you have no game. Like I be telling my wife stuff, and she's like, "You are a
I said,
cornball,"
who
which
you talking to? Right, right.
is cool. You pass that. But for my young brothers out there and sisters, because you sisters shoot shots too. I want you to next time you see someone, everybody we talked about it under the first pod, like I guess the pilot pod.
Right.
You gotta separate yourself. I want you to go to the young lady and you tell her this.
What you
Listen,
gonna tell her? What you gonna tell her?
I can't wait to spend the rest of my rainy days
Ooh.
with you.
I hope that whatever
Because
women or man, whoever hears that, receives it how they're supposed to.
because
Because that is a bar.
it's a bar. If you go to
That's a bar.
somebody, everybody talking about I'm trying to take you here, I'm trying to take you there. Like, yo, listen, I'm just trying to spend rainy days with you.
That's all I
You
want.
gonna be like, what do you like? Yeah, it's easy for us to chill on beaches. I can take you to trips. I got it. That's
The
nothing.
good days,
I got
we
that.
already know the good days gonna happen.
I got
We already know the
Afrotech
good
money. That Afrotech money. I
Yeah.
can take you anywhere you want to go. I'm not tripping over lemon water. We don't look at the bill.
Yo,
Order
we
what
not
you want.
tripping off that.
Easy, and you can find a million brothers that's going to do that. But are they willing to spend rainy days with you?
That's where it counts. It's in so many words, you already conceding to the good days
Yeah,
by saying
right. That's just
we already know that's gonna happen. Like, we already know that's gonna happen.
that just is what it is. And even in the song, right? He says, "I don't mind if it rains," but then he said, "I said I don't mind." My man then goes and repeats it, right?
Double down.
He goes, "I don't
He
mind if
stood
it
on
rains."
business.
Then he
Yeah.
said, "In case you didn't hear me the first time, I said I don't mind if it rains forever."
He stood on business.
Oh
Yeah,
man, this is
because you can't. I think this goes back to what we were saying, even about the first pod, about the pilot pod that we did. Is like there was a way that you communicated, but it was like almost like there was an art, which I think is a lost art, but there was an art to how you communicated with women. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like today it's a little crazy, but I think both ways. I think some women becoming crazy now too. Like you talk to a shorty from New York, oh God. Oh God!
Hey, cuz listen,
What?
this
What is
ice
you talking about?
sexy red error, and I'm just not blaming. The list is long, but they the hottest right now in their
Yeah.
respective lanes. So it's just like when you're the older brother, older sister, like you just got to get it. Like
You gotta
the
let them get that.
whatever someone said, the heat
Yeah.
for whatever. It's
Yeah.
just like yo, everybody wants that, gangster, and it's funny because every chick want a gangster until you go to jail, then you want to come
Yeah, yeah, and you gotta go testify.
and then put our lives in danger because when he come home,
Right.
now he looking like yo. So who he was kicking with? That's a
Yeah.
whole different story. But
That's a whole nother one. Yeah,
but
something that we're not gonna deal with.
we're not gonna deal with. I just
I
want
think this
to
song.
ask you something real quick, cuz
Uh-huh.
he says in the next part of the bridge, I would say, "You bring the sunshine back again. So go ahead and make it rain. Your tender touches washes away my rain." Ooh,
Yo,
when you hear that,
you
let me.
that is
I mean, say it again so I can paint the picture. Give you like another 10 seconds to think about what happens when you bring the sunshine back again. So
right.
go ahead and make it rain. Your tender touches washes away my rain. Low-key, I thought he said pain when I heard it, but go ahead.
I thought it was pain too,
I
but
say pain, but
I
it's
was actually
really washed away my rain.
it is. I was actually just looking at that too. But because in one part he does say to wash away the pain, my summer rain, but that part he was saying touches washes away. Your tender touches wash away my rain. So what I took from that was a few things, right? Because he was
Mhm,
like, so you know when it rained, most times well really he's referring to like when it's a sun shower. So when it rain, you know, that brings the sun back out. He
mm,
was like, even when you which means even when you rain, you bring sunlight out.
mm,
You are bright in my eyes,
right.
in my heart,
Some
right?
rain.
You summer rain, you bring out the sun, you bring out these rays, you light up the world, you're that lit,
Mm,
literally and figuratively,
mm,
right?
mm,
He's like, you wash away my rain. What? Now he flip it back,
mm,
right? Now he's still referring to her as being the rain. She coming in to wash away his rain, but his rain is really what I was talking about earlier, depression.
mm,
He was like, you take away my rain. You take away your good rain. You take away that bad rain.
mm.
Yo, he is dropping bars in this song that I know everybody was not picking up on, which
Yo,
is why thank God for this podcast, because
amen.
we're here to break it down. We're
We're
going to break it down for you.
we're
This
here to
man
bring this to
is
you.
spitting bars.
Literally, he's giving you the syllabus. We're teaching the class.
Mm,
I mean, if you didn't go to college, you know, no disrespect, but we're hoping that our demographic skews to the college graduates so we can get that one. But if it doesn't, at the beginning of every class you take in college, your professor provides a syllabus. What's in the syllabus is everything that you will be learning throughout the course of that class, right? From the top
yes.
all the way to the bottom. You know when your finals are, your midterms are. Normally they let you know when like I had classes where your class was 4 papers and 2 tests. That was it.
Right.
You'll
Right.
know when those papers were due. Like it's like, bro, it's not like high school where you can have excuses. There's no
No.
excuse. Everything lives there. So what this song is the syllabus, right? Carl Thomas is setting it up like, yo, this is what you about to get. Summer rain. This is
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And we are
And then
coming in because even though you get the syllabus, somebody still has to teach you so you can retain the information.
you
And then
killing it right now. You killing it right now.
am I preaching? Right? When
You
you
killing it right now. You killing it right now.
take that in the real world. So what we doing right now? Professor Dejan and Professor
Yes,
Don, what we doing right now?
we are
We're,
teaching.
we're co-professor in this class, right? Right.
Yes,
He
yes,
does Mondays and Wednesdays. I do Tuesdays and
yes.
Thursdays. Right.
I'm the adjunct. You know what I mean? You got this because you are killing it.
I'm
We
just saying. So
we are literally breaking this down bit by bit for
this
because
was
I know
right.
that they didn't know this.
They didn't know,
I know
and
they
it's
didn't know
such a list song. Carl Thomas, and the reason for this pod, I'll just say, because I think right there, that's pretty much the song goes and repeats itself. The
this. Yeah,
reason, honestly, for this pod is to recognize songs that you probably love but definitely didn't break down, and then also too, just to show love to people like Carl Thomas, who sometimes gets overlooked. And I don't want to say that
definitely.
because I could be off, but I just don't. When people start talking, there's a list of people that we go to, right? I
Mhm.
feel like we leave Donnell Jones off that list. I feel like we leave like a Carl Thomas off that list. I feel like Case, we leave a Case off that
Oh
list. Just
my
like
God.
certain people from that
They don't
era.
talk about Jaheim.
Avant. Oh, God.
Jaheim had a and look, hometown.
We, we can really
It's
die.
a couple songs that we gonna be getting into. This podcast will be going on for some time.
I think Jaheim deserves a 2-hour episode. And I'm
Cause
biased because he's from around the way.
yes, but
Let's
duly deserved.
change for you with Keisha Cole.
Cause what's the one he did with next?
Just in case? No.
Oh, it wasn't just
Uh,
in case. It was
it was you can have anything, you can have any.
he did a few with
No.
no,
You can look
that
it up. We
wasn't
got
it
the internet.
either.
We got the internet right here. We're gonna
Right,
look it
I'm
up.
looking
Hold
it up
on.
right now. Hold up. Where
Hold
is it?
on. What's it?
Because he did a few with them.
Yeah,
He
it
did
was
a few with
anything.
them.
It was anything. It
It
was
was
anything.
anything.
No,
It,
I
it
don't
was
I have
anything. It
timing.
was anything. It was anything. It was anything. He got some. Okay, you know what? There is an episode being dedicated
Yeah,
to Jaheim. I don't
yeah,
care.
because he got to. Because we
I don't care.
overlook like people
A
think
lot of artists.
Purple Suit Whitney Houston like Jaheim was like, you know.
And they negated all his songs. This nigga, he only put out bangers.
That's it. Like
Only.
Jaheim literally can go on tour for the rest of his life, and I will be there.
I'm
there's,
pulling up.
there's a handful of people that will be. Jaheim, listen, we're gonna get there.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I seen him the other day. I'm a little worried about brother, but if he, you know what I'm saying, if he if he caught, let's just keep going because
Now we can't even clip that part out.
let's just keep going because I don't want. I saw him the other. Hey, God, we can talk about this offline. I'm just
we gotta,
we gonna pray for that brother,
man. But all I'm saying is that man is a legend. Cause I was about to clip that out on some like hometown love.
Yo,
Now we gotta let people. Luckily,
he has some bangers
into the pod, so hopefully, like this one, this don't get it twisted. You can be touched. Pause. Like he from round the way, I know the same people.
He close by. Yo, I just want to say, yo, my mom used to help babysit him. It's all love. I'm just saying, we're gonna pray.
Don't clean it up.
Pray for him. We gotta pray for him. Everybody deserve a little extra prayer.
Before we go though, this was written by, and then listen, we talked about this when we got on. Like people don't probably know.
This the gem.
Produced it. This is the gem of it all, and I'm leaving this Easter egg at like 45 minutes into it, so you got to really watch it to know. This was written by and produced by Heavy D, and it's funny because when I looked it up,
no clue.
It said, and I mean, I'm granted people know his name, Dwight Myers. I'm just like, oh, that's fine. Who's Dwight Myers? I'm like,
who is Dwight Myers?
And then I saw a name that we are all familiar with, a good brother by the name of Stevie Wonder. Now, wonder this song was so fire.
Bro, you don't even be knowing.
Two geniuses writing this record. Stevie Wonder, hands down. Hands down. I don't even
guarantee you, nobody knows that Heavy D and Stevie Wonder had a part in that song. Everybody that knows those words, they do not know that. And I don't care what they say. If they tell you they do, they're lying.
First of all, how do they even get together? Right? There's collabs out there that I'm just like, wow. How does a Heavy D and Stevie Wonder get not in the same room? Obviously, they've probably been in the same room a bunch of times, but get to a creative space where like, yo, you know what? We should write a song together. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that's something that I'm curious on, like dissecting to see how that came together.
I feel like they was in the studio and probably just walked by, and Stevie Wonder saw. Well, he didn't see Heavy D, but I mean, Heavy D. Yo, I'm not messing with you. Yo, I'm not messing with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He didn't see him, but I'm saying Heavy D saw him. Heavy D saw Stevie.
You decided at the 45-minute mark in the pod, you just gonna start wilding, boy. You said,
"Yeah, my bad on that one." Okay, that one was on me.
Nah, that is because you ain't no rookie, man. You were not an amateur when it comes to like we know our words. So like that was some intent. Was that a comedic jab?
I mean, sometimes it just comes out of me. I feel like they probably just bumped into each other.
Right.
And I was like, I think Jaheim.
All right, listen. This is what we outro. Listen. Summer Rain, Carl Thomas. A banger.
Shout out to Carl Thomas, man.
Written by Carl. We would love if at some point,
please come on the show.
We know how this goes. We got to get the views and the followers up, and then people want to. But if you have it in your heart to come and just have a conversation with us, we don't even got to do Summer Rain. We can do I Wish.
Got a whole album.
We could do some other joints. You know what I'm saying?
Bangers.
Let's talk. We're gonna drop these every week. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Follow our pages. And make sure, please, before we go, you got to let them know what's coming. You have something in the works that I'm just blessed to be a part of. But we have a platform where I want you just to get at people.
So ideally enough, we are bringing back the R&B joint party, which is, we got to throw a round of applause for that. We was doing this well before like 2018.
But you said before R&B was cool?
Oh yeah, before nobody, like everybody, it was kind of like a secret. Like people was listening to R&B, but they wasn't really like everybody. Like it was just something that you did, but it wasn't talked about crazy because it's there's so many rap songs out. Like I feel like rap is always praised a little bit higher.
Right.
But yeah, we was already throwing like ugly sweater parties. Then we just started making it R&B for anything. But we stopped after COVID, and then now we bringing it back. So I'm excited, man. We throwing it at Deltas. You already know you spinning. You know what I'm saying? Impure spinning. So shoot, we about to get the R&B right. I'm gonna host that thing, and
And
it's
it's
up.
up.
It's
You see
up.
how we said at the same time. So yeah, episode is complete. Summer Rain, Car Times. Comment, let us
Yeah,
know
for
your thoughts.
sure.
You can break it down in the comments. Send us a note, and we'll figure out the next song next week. We
Yeah,
damn sure
send us
know
some
it ain't gonna be
songs too.
Jaheim because
Yeah,
somebody
we
messed
can't do
up.
Jaheim. Nah, Jaheim. I
Got
love
three.
Jaheim. Yo, I love Jaheim music. That's what I was saying. He underrated. I'm just saying we gonna pray for that brother.